Saying goodbye, family and friends get ready to say their final farewells to the young college students killed in the Michigan State University shooting.
Us not getting grace and returning back to Monday after a mass shooting is absurd to me.
Students in shock. Thousands of MSU students say it is just too soon to return to class on Monday.
Plus, sunshine returns this weekend, but our forewarned weather team is tracking our next wintry mix. Take a look at that sunrise at 7 o'clock. It is going to be a gorgeous Saturday.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News starts right now.
Well, good morning. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Grant Herms.
And I'm Priya Mann. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News this morning. We do begin with the MSU campus shootings and where things stand as of this morning.
Classes are set to resume on Monday, despite objections from some students who say it is just too soon. Some we spoke with want classes moved online until additional security measures can be put in place. 5 students who were wounded in Monday's shooting are still in the hospital. 4 of them remain in critical condition at this hour. Funerals for 2 of the victims are set for today. Our Megan Woods is live for us this morning downtown and continues our coverage. Megan?
Grant, it's been a long and heavy week for MSU families, MSU students, and today is really no exception, especially as Brian Frazier and Alexandria Verner are laid to rest. Brian Frazier, his funeral mass is at 11 this morning. We will live stream that service. We'll talk a little bit more about that later, but that is taking place at St. Paul on the Lake Catholic Church in Grosse Pointe Farms. And Brian, he graduated from Grosse Pointe South High School and was just a sophomore at MSU. He was the chapter president of his fraternity, Phi Delta Theta fraternity. And then Alexandria Verner, she was a junior studying integrated biology and anthropology. She graduated from Clawson High School. Her funeral services will not be live streamed. Her family is asking for privacy, and of course, we're respecting that. It's happening this morning, also at 11, at Guardian Angels Catholic Church in Clawson. Now, the family and friends of Ariel Anderson, they will be remembering her tonight at 5 o'clock during a candlelight vigil. Ariel was a junior at MSU studying to become a surgeon. She graduated from Grosse Pointe North High School, and that vigil will be at First English Church in Grosse Pointe Woods on Vernier Road, again at 5 p.m. And as I mentioned earlier, Brian's family is welcoming cameras into his service, and so we will be live streaming that on Local 4 Plus at 11 this morning. And if you want to know more about these 3 victims, about who they were trying to be, we have that information on clickondetroit.com, as well as statements and information from family. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Megan. And many MSU students are feeling uncomfortable with the idea of going back to class on Monday.
Late last night, the university trying to ease those feelings, offering undergrad students the option to opt out of a grade for the semester. The university is also encouraging faculty to adjust their expectations to avoid trying to make up for lost time. One student telling us some of their professors have already canceled classes for all of next week.
I don't know what that's going to look like next week. We're looking at potentially other buildings. I want to see my classmates again, but also I want to, make sure that the Spartan community reheals as well.
Nearly 19,000 students have signed a petition pushing for a virtual or hybrid option for the rest of the year. MSU student body is 50,000 students.
And Michigan State athletes are already back to competing.
Tonight's men's basketball game in Ann Arbor will be played as scheduled, but the rivalry element will be set aside in favor of a show of support for MSU.
A rivalry game that will be unlike any other this year. No bitterness, no holding a grudge. No, going back to normal, even though it will be many students' first chance this week.
The game will still be the game, and hopefully it'll make some students here and some students there sit at a local restaurant or pub, or sit in the dorms, or just be together.
Spartan head coach Tom Izzo, known for his on-court outbursts, telling reporters he took a few lessons in patience ahead of the game.
I talked to some of the professional people too, because my personality is, let's get after it. And I was happy to hear that if we did the work on the front end and we got help for the people that needed help and we were upfront in what we said to them and what we do, and that I was given some advice to start gradually pushing them into it.
The game is in Ann Arbor. Students have been asked to replace their usual rage pages in the stands used to mock opposing players and coaches with signs that read Spartan Strong in green and white. No taunting will be allowed. 400 green ribbons will be passed out. And while fans will still be wearing a so-called maze out, the message on the front of the nearly 2,000 T-shirts will read, Michigan basketball stands with MSU. And for the second time in 3 months, the crowd in the Chrysler Center will hold a moment of silence. Michigan head coach Juwan Howard.
We're just going to, be there to support like we've been from day one. And at the same time, understanding that, yes, sports do help a lot of ways and cure of giving that therapy that you need to help try to take your mind away from, what just happened.
But both teams still expect a tough game, even if who wins and who loses won't be as important as being able to come together.
I expect two competitive teams, still go out there and compete, and understanding that, this is, the game that they all love doing, and is playing basketball.
Passion and compassion on the hard court.
Tip-off is set for 8 o'clock tonight.
I imagine it's going to be a very different vibe in there,
Yeah.
but the feel and the mood in there, I think, will be dictated a lot by the coaches themselves.
I think so too, and I think also from the teams as well. If their players try to start getting back into the atmosphere before the shooting, I think they're going to try to tamp down on a lot of that.
When you think about how fierce this rivalry is, a pretty incredible gesture by U of M.
Absolutely. A little closer to home, Macomb County organization is offering support to those impacted by the campus shooting.
Starting at 11 a.m., Care of Southeastern Michigan will provide a space for students and parents to process the thoughts and reactions from the past week. It's happening at the Recovery United Community Center in Fraser. Individuals trained to help people heal from critical incidents will be on hand to facilitate the conversations.
And just a reminder, you can stick with Local 4 and click on Detroit.com for continuing coverage of the Michigan State campus shootings. Online, you can learn more about the victims and how you can donate to support the Spartan community. Switching gears just a little bit, we want to get over to Brian here because, Brian, we are coming out of that winter freeze we had.
Just look at that live shot behind you.
I know. It's a gorgeous start here early this morning. Tower cam from downtown Detroit looking across the river over into Windsor. Plenty of sunshine after we ended our Friday and our week with some sunshine. Temperatures very cold as you're heading out the door early this morning. 23 right now here in Detroit, 21 over in Ann Arbor, 24 right now starting off over in Howell, and 22 this morning starting off in Adrian. It's a little breezy already this morning. Sustained winds anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts approaching 20 miles an hour. That's sending our wind chills, or what it feels like outside, down into the low end of the teens and single digits early this morning. So grab that heavy winter coat. You're going to need it most of the day today. A little high cloud cover over the northern portions of the state overnight last night into early this morning, but that's about it. Mainly clear skies for everyone else, and that's going to lead to lots of sunshine heading throughout the day. We're into the 30s by lunchtime, on our way into the low 40s with a gusty northwest or southwest wind, I should say, at about 25 miles an hour. We'll talk more about how long the dry weather is going to last in your complete 4-1 forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Brian. The Rhonda Walker Foundation has been changing the lives of teenage girls in Detroit for 20 years, and we are celebrating.
That's right. See amazing stories of sisterhood, strength, and transformation through the foundation's extensive program. Rhonda shares why she started her organization and some of the struggles along the way. Plus, so many incredible success stories. Join us for Empowering Girls, 20 years of the Rhonda Walker Foundation tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We'll be right back.